I'm here today with Chick Andrews of Chick's Archery Shop in Clarksville, Indiana. Chick's the national president of the Fur Takers of America Association. And Chick, we've got something special today. Tell me what we're doing.
Well, they have a local fur sale here twice a year. And what it is the trappers and coon hunters bring their furs in and auction them off here to fur buyers.
Great, and we've got fur buyers from here in southern Indiana.
Yes, well, the farthest one away from right now is from Franklin, Indiana, which is probably about an hour and a half drive from here. But normally they're just around the area. It comes in.
Great, and we can expect to see mostly raccoon and muskrats and beaver probably.
Right, that's mostly everything, and coyotes too.
And coyotes, okay, good. And then there's a follow-up auction later in January.
Right, it's at January 25th.
And so that'll pick up for the after the season furs that are taken.
Yes.
Great. Well, this will give us a good indication of where the fur prices are for this time of the year, and let the trappers know what to expect for the latter part of the season.
Right, and usually you can expect them to be a little higher at the latter part of the season than they are now.
Well, let's go in and find out how the auction's going. Thanks,
okay.
Chick.
It'll be 6.5, and 7 give 7 give 7. 7 now, 7.5, 7.5, give 7.5, half give 7.5, 7.5 now, 8. 8 that'll be now 8 that'll get 8, we get 7, 8, 75, 75 to give 7.75 now, 8. 8 that'll be now 8 about 8, now 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, 8 and a quarter, 8 over here now 8 and a quarter, where we get 8 and a quarter, $8. Who's it belong to?
Doing that.
7. $8. 18, we get 19. 18, that'll be now 19 now, 20, 20 get 20, 20 get 20. 20, that'll be now 20, 20 get 19, and we're now 20, 20 get 20, 20 now 21, 21 get 21, get 21. And 22, at 22 now 23, 3 get 23, 23 now 24. 24 now 25, I'll get 25, I'll get 25. 24 now 25, I'll get 25, I'll get 25. 24 now 25. $24. Who's early? He said there we go.
So you actually started out with leg holes and then went to snares?
Yes.
And you found it more successful later in the year?
No, actually I'm more successful with the leg holes.
Yeah.
But I found I caught a lot more coyotes with the snares than the fox.
Now, a lot of people are saying that the coyote numbers are way up in southern Indiana. Would you have to agree?
Yeah, in southern Indiana and also in Kentucky. I did a lot of trapping in northern Kentucky too.
Okay. Are most of these from southern Indiana, or?
It's about a mix, about a half mix.
Did you find that the numbers of animals went up later in the year, or was it better earlier in the season?
It's always usually better earlier in the season, but I did find key areas where I was able to pick up on their travel routes in the later part of the year because of the cold weather we've had. It makes it easier to pick up where they're going, food source, things like that.
With your coyotes, do you find setting leg holes along the travel corridors, fence rows, creeks? What's the best for you for the coyotes?
Well, because the coyotes are such a long ranger, I try to look for some long running barriers, which are your creeks and your power line cuts and things like that.
Right. I've never snared. I've leg holed, never snared. Do you do the same type of a thing?
Yeah, always gear up around those type. You know, if you look at the bigger picture, that's what you got to do with coyotes over foxes. You got to look at many farms versus just one.
Sure, fox are a little more smaller home area.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're beautiful pelts. We've had a good year.
All December catches.
Really?
Yeah. All the fox were December catches.
And then once you've got your animal and you've got them skinned out, look like you've done a single body on a frame.
Oh yeah, stretcher, wire stretcher. Take a lot of pride in putting the fur up and making sure that it stays good and dry so it cures out properly.
That makes the difference, doesn't it? You've got good soft pelt. It looks like it's dried well on the inside.
You got to keep the temperature up if they get cold at all. They have a tendency to collect some condensation and possibly rot.
Okay.
So it's always a good idea to make sure you keep it around 60 to 80 degrees.
In a garage or
in a barn or whatever.
Somewhere where you can kind of control it, keep it out of the real cold.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. Well, congratulations on a great year, and thanks for taking some time to talk with us today.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
All righty, good luck with the auction.
Thank you.
Three now, four now, four now, four now, 3.5, 3 don't be now, 3.5, 3.5. This collar right here, 3 of them. What you say? 5, now 5.5, 5.5, this collar right here, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.25, 5.25, 5 will be now, 5.25, 5.25, 5.25, on this collar right here, 5.25, $5. Sell them.
I didn't do a whole lot of trapping, but when I did, it was pretty good.
Did you find that the coyotes were more plentiful this year?
They're plentiful as ever, but sneaky as ever.
They're always a little bit of a challenge, right?
Yeah, always.
Well, it looks like you've done a nice job in getting them prepared and ready for auction. We're at the Indiana Fur Takers of America auction here at the end of January, and we've got a load of coyote and fox to look at today. The animals they're bringing in are nice quality pelts, and we're excited to see what kind of prices they're going to bring for us. High-Tech Firearms and Training is your southern Indiana source for all of your hunting and shooting supplies and firearms. We have a fully stocked selection of handguns, rifles, shotguns, knives, ammunition, bows, and archery supplies. Firearm training and personal protection classes are offered by NRA certified instructors in our in-house training center. Remember, shoot often and carry safely. High-Tech Firearms and Training is conveniently located in Sellersburg, Indiana.
All natural beef, pork, and poultry raised right here in southern Indiana. Preferred Meats of Sellersburg is a full-service butcher shop providing quality meat products with no chemical preservatives or growth hormones. Our family-owned business raises and buys all of our products locally. We offer a full range of natural aged beef, gourmet burgers, homemade sausage, and a full line of Boar's Head Deli products. Located in the Hometown Plaza at the corner of Charleston Road and State Road 60.
Hillbilly Custom Game Calls, offering the finest and precision-made diaphragm mouth calls for wild turkey hunting. Each call is handmade and gauge-stretched for exact tension each and every time. Select from double and triple reed calls like you've never heard before. We also have an assortment of handmade wood box calls, glass and slate top pot calls, and predator calls that will make us your source for all of your custom game call needs. Look for us online at www.hillbillygamecalls.com.